So when you say, doctor, that there's no money in curing disease, pharmacies, pharmaceuticals, do they perpetuate disease then, in your opinion?
In everything I've seen, in all the autopsies I've done, and I've done several, like more than I can count, of cancer patients, not one of them died of cancer. Quote, cancer.
Mm-hmm.
They died of liver failure. They died of cardiac failure, renal failure, all due to chemotherapy. I remember I had an internist and a hospitalist as one of my students, and she studied with me for about 7 months, 8 months. And we got a patient that had been through chemo and radiation, and they had cooked her liver and cooked her kidneys. Her father had been a surgeon that had switched to psychiatry, and he called me up and he said, "Is there anything you can do for my daughter?" And we looked at the blood work and realized she had no organ function to speak of left. And I said, "We can make her more comfortable, but the radiation treatment that they used on her has actually destroyed her organs." And so we did what we could. She'd been given 3 weeks, we gave her 6 months. And she got time to say goodbye to her family. But I remember walking into the office the morning after she passed, and this internist was sitting on the waiting room couch. We hadn't opened yet. And I said, "What's the problem?" And she looked at me and she said, "I'm doing the death certificate, and I don't know what to write for cause of death." I said, "You might try writing the truth for a change." And she looked at me and she said, "You know how much trouble I can get in by doing that?" I said, "If you're going to study with me, you're going to write the truth. If not, go on home." Mm-hmm. And she wrote radiation poisoning, cause of death. She's the only doctor I've ever seen do that. She actually had the courage to tell the truth. Mm-hmm. God forbid that you should ever change a cause of death at a university hospital when you're doing autopsies. That will get you out of pathology faster than you can blink.